Hi guys, this is Ruben with Route 1 Trailers in East Dundee, Illinois, and we have here Brian, the owner of Load Covering Solution, and then today we're going to talk a little bit about the bulkhead difference. Brian, can you tell us a little bit about a standard bulkhead? A standard bulkhead would be just, usually you get an aluminum bulkhead, whether it's a door or without a door.
Yeah.
I have regular trucks, and those trucks do about 7 miles a gallon on fuel mileage. If I were to buy this bulkhead, what's my fuel savings? What is this bulkhead going to do?
So this bulkhead is our Windmaster line. Windmaster Great Look. Came up with a real simple name because the bulkhead looks great. So a standard bulkhead is an aluminum bulkhead, typically 100 inches high. This is designed and CFD tested under wind tunnel testing to be fuel efficient for approximately 6% wind drag reduction. 50% of wind drag reduction is fuel enhancement, which should be about 3%. It's a three-piece design, fiberglass sides. These sides are removable if you damage them. Aerodynamic top, it's removable. Comes with an aluminum center panel and stainless option.
Okay, so the difference, if I were to compare the regular one, the difference in the fuel mileage saving and the wind drag reduction would be the corner, and then would be the nose cone at the top. This would be mainly the difference, what it makes the fuel mileage.
Yeah, and that sticks out 10 inches.
Okay.
So when we designed this, we designed a flat style bulkhead with low profile. What would be the greatest amount of wind drag resistance we could get. So we decided that we'd come out 10 inches on the top. We softened all this out, and so therefore we ended up with 6%, 3% fuel enhancement.
Okay, so if my truck would do 7 miles a gallon with a regular bulkhead, and if I buy this, my truck would do about 7.2 miles a gallon. And that comes up to $125 saving a month with today's fuel pricing. So $125 a month. It's a big difference if you calculate it over
for sure
5-6 years, or if you're gonna keep this unit for usually 10 years. If you own it for 10 years, this is big savings. So it's worth to pay a little more for this bulkhead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It makes total sense.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about this bulkhead? What's the difference between a regular bulkhead and this Windmaster interesting looking bulkhead? This is unique. I probably only saw this type of bulkhead that LCS makes. No one else makes something like this.
So this is our Windmaster Smart Look. Back in 2016, cost of fuel was high. People wanted to look at aerodynamics. So they were cutting the system down from their 100-inch down lower. So we designed what was the maximum amount of wind drag reduction we could get on a fiberglass on a bulkhead. So we decided to make a bulkhead that would stick out from the front of the trailer 20 inches. So you get the full deck. We'll show that on the back side in a minute. You get all your cargo control is contained inside. So we came out 20 inches. We made it into 3 pieces, so if you damaged it, you could replace this. You could, the sides, you could replace the top. Came up with a stainless steel door, so we had a little bit of show and shine bling that comes standard with it. We test everything. Our Windmaster line is our trademark. We test everything against 100-inch high at 65 miles an hour. This is tested at 12% wind drag reduction, and 50% of that is fuel.
So if my truck does, again, we do the same calculation, 7.4 miles a gallon.
That's about right.
So yeah, again, calculating this a few minutes ago, this is about $250 a month saving in fuel. I think, again, over time with, if you keep this 5-6 years, it pays off. And then at the end, when you sell this, your trailer with a bulkhead like this, you're gonna get the, better resale value out of it, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Every single fleet that we have that runs this Windmaster, the first thing the driver states, going from a flat aluminum front to this, is the road handling. The trailer, it's like having no trailer behind you, so it tracks very easy. The fuel saving is the enhancement. The big saving is the driver safety with having a trailer that isn't all over the road. That's the first obvious.
Okay, interesting. Not only just fuel saving and you save money,
driver handling,
but it's driver handling and safety.
Yes.
So yeah, beautiful. So I see this is this a 5-foot door, 6-foot door?
54 inches by 34 inches.
Okay, I see it looks pretty nice and it's shiny. And let's look at how is inside. This looks pretty sturdy door. So I saw other ones that, very flimsy, but I see this has got the reinforcement and it's a sturdy door. This is not going to be damaged.
All the LCS doors have a 3-point lock. So we point here, we lock here, here, and here.
Okay, beautiful. And then we're going to look inside and see how we can organize our cargo equipment inside the bulkhead. So in the back of the bulkhead, can you tell us a little bit about, what we can do on the back, if this is customizable, or how much? I see that we have a lot of room over here, and all this space is not going to take from the trailer space, right?
Correct. So the front of the deck of the trailer starts here. So your 53-foot trailer would start here, or your 48-foot. The cavity is a 20-inch cantilevers out over the front. It's got a heavy-duty deck plate. All your cargo control is on the inside, so all this from here to here is off the deck. Now that you can customize this any way you want. Very typically though, on the curbside, people want to put their 4x4 dunnage in there. Then we've got a vertical binder rack so that your binders are very parallel. Then we've got custom trays on the inside where you can put straps. Then we've got various different types of chain holders. That's a slotted chain holder. Everything we do is all CNC cut on the inside. You can put spotlights. Spotlights are pointing down for the show, but typically they would point to the back of the trailer.
Okay, so in the nighttime, if I were to have this, they're going to point in the back, and basically the entire trailer inside, it would be lit in the nighttime with just the switch, right?
Yes.
Oh, I see the switches right here. Okay, beautiful.
So this is our airlock. So a lot of owner operators, a lot of fleets now make it simple, want to go to an automated lock. So switch can be on the inside. Typically the switch is on the outside, on the lower driver's side. You get out of your truck, you go to the back of your trailer, you release the tension off of the back, you come to the front, you can lock your system or unlock it. All our cylinders are on the bottom now versus being on the top, so that if the air bleeds out for some reason, it doesn't open up on its own. Very simple to use.
Beautiful. With this much space inside here, I feel like I might not even need a toolbox. So if I need to pay for a toolbox somewhere from $1,000 to $1,500 to get a toolbox installed on my flatbed or step deck, then this will do it basically. I better pay for this. I don't have to get the toolbox, and then I get better fuel mileage. So it's incredible. This is very good.
The nice thing about this is everything's on the deck, so it's accessible to your load, so you're not taking out of the toolbox, throwing it up on the deck, and everything's off the front of the trailer, so you lose no space. So you get a full 53-foot or 48-foot inside load.
So, Brian, talk to us a little bit about the mechanism that closes and opens the system. How is this operated?
So all systems are a manual system. Our manual system operates with an internal shaft and a handle, but this is driver's ease of operation. They want to go with what we call the POW air. So we have a power cylinder situation. We operate it from the front, but you can't release the front until you go to the back. You always release the tension from the back.
So you have a button right there, right?
We have a button here.
Okay.
So the operator, once he goes to the back and he releases the tension, he can come back up to the front and he can release it here. But if you don't want the driver to walk from the back to the front, then I'll show you how we can do it at the back.
Beautiful. Yeah, let's go and do it.
Okay.
So now I have to release it. I could do it. I'm younger. I could do it.
Thanks, Ruben. So this is our lock and load. We designed this lock and load back in 2006. We don't need an A-frame, and we don't need a ratchet post. Everything, the locking mechanism is designed to travel with the rear car frame.
Okay, job done here. So how do we release the front now?
So now that the driver's back here, save him the wear and tear on his sneakers to go all the way to the front, we'll open the front from the back. We put a nice little switch here. Sometimes we'll encase it. This has got nice polished aluminum. Didn't want to put a box there, so now we've opened it from the front, and we'll come around to the side.
So So Brian, in conclusion, I don't even have to walk over there if I'm going to do everything from here.
Everything can be at the back.
Beautiful.
That option's about a $300 option. That's it.
Wow.
Saves the driver from having to go all the way to the front.
Beautiful. It's also safe.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.